Test. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to White River Buddhist Temple. Today we have our beginning of the month. We have our memorial service where we remember people who have passed away in the month of April. Also, I'd like to thank all of those who came out yesterday and tidied up everything, polished all the brass work up there. So it'd be nice and shiny for into the fall when we'll take it down again and clean it one more time. So we hope you have both the purple book and the white book. We are doing a song out of the white spiral bound book. So there's plenty of them on the seats. Just grab one if you don't have one nearby. So we will start with chanting in our purple service book on page 22, Sambutsujo. Then Reverend Cindy will make an introduction about our service, and we will continue chanting with Jusei on page 23.
Can I please ask everyone to put your palms together in Gassho or bow your head in contemplation and respect? As we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo no, Namo no, Namo no. We are gathered here today in observance of the White River Buddhist Temple's monthly Shotsuki service to remember those who have passed away in the month of April. They are Richard William Arima, Reiko Yamamoto, Dennis Tanaka, Barbara Kimiko Tsuji, Kenzo Kinoshita, Frank Masaru Arima, George Akio Taketa, Frank Senji Natsuhara, Misao Tsukamaki, War Fujisawa, Bingo, Fujie Yabusaki, Tetsuo Yanagawa, Kaoru Yanagawa, Sherry Watanabe, Goro Kinoshita, Kerry Taniguchi, as well as all others who were not listed but contributed to the temple and its community. May the fragrance of the incense teach us the purity of our intention. May the beauty of the flowers offered teach us of life's impermanence. May the light that burns brightly teach us of Amida's great wisdom and compassion. Can I ask everyone to please once more put your palms together in Gasho or bow your head in contemplation and respect as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nots, Namo Nots, Namo Nots, Namo.
Those who wish may please come up and make offerings in memory of those who have passed this month. Thank you.
供養い債務流足主特法元年心上馬得意三愛を女無無下地つなみ不詳願学へり投資最小損しがにゃこか大世の官の国書天に統一妙家なまなむなまなむなまなむなまなむなまなむなまなむあにしくのく両のせいさいのほんもないしおうじょうあなCan I please ask everyone to once more put your palms together in gassho or bow your head in contemplation and respect as we say together, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nuts, Namo Nuts, Namo Nuts, Namo.
Will those of you who are able, please rise, and we will have the reading of the three treasures. And we will follow that with a song in the white songbook on page 53. It's called Gentle Hands. It's a new song, and Judy will let us know all about that song. Page 3, the three treasures. Fortunate is it to be born into human life. Now we are living it. Rare is it to encounter the teachings of the Buddha. Now we hear it. If we do not seek the truth of the Dharma in this life, in what life shall we find it? Let us reverently take refuge in the three treasures of the truth. I take refuge in Buddha. May we all together absorb into ourselves the principle of the way to enlightenment and awaken within us our highest aspiration. I take refuge in Dharma. May we all together be submerged in the depth of the Dharma and gain wisdom as deep as the ocean. I take refuge in Sangha. May we all together become units in true accord, in a life of harmony, in a spirit of universal brotherhood, freed from the bondage of selfishness. Even through ages of myriad of kalpas, hard is it to hear such an excellent, profound, and wonderful teaching. Now we are able to hear and receive it. Let us thoroughly understand the true meaning of the Tathagata's teaching. Namo Vidavats. Namo Vidavats. Namanda. Namanda. Thank you, Judy, for leading us into a new land, if not the Pure Land. So please be seated. You're already ahead of me. So now we will have our Dharma message from Reverend Cindy.
Can I please ask everyone to put your palms together in Gassho or bow your head in contemplation and respect as I read these words from the Amida Sutra. Everyone who hears those sounds becomes spontaneously mindful of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Sariputra, that Buddha land is filled with such splendor and adornments. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida. Hello, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful week in some senses. It is also very nice to know that we made a discovery outside. So I'm pretty sure all of you feel like spring is coming with the Happy New Edition out in the front there. And so I'm pretty sure we'll continue to keep everyone updated on the going-ons of the happy family. So today we are observing our Shotsuki Hoyo, our monthly memorial service for all of those who have passed away in the month of April. And we observe this traditionally by reading the Amida Sutra, which is one of the 3 Pure Land Sutras that all School of Buddhism, Jodo Shinshu, looks to for guidance. And instead of us chanting it, in which we would be here for another hour or so, we thought it would be nice to actually just go through it little by little during each of these monthly memorial services. And the unfortunate thing is that we are at the very end of the sounds of the Pure Land. Not exactly, because there's also other voicings and everything towards the end, but this is the end of the part where Shakyamuni Buddha, right? Shakyamuni Buddha is the Buddha who lived in what was then India 2,500 years ago, telling us about Amida Buddha's Pure Land. And so this is the end of the part in which they describe what the sounds of the Pure Land sound like. Because we as human beings cannot look or see into Amida Buddha's Pure Land. And again, Amida Buddha is the Buddha in the middle of our altar, the Buddha of immeasurable light and infinite light, the Buddha of infinite wisdom and compassion. And so, quoting once again, this is Shakyamuni Buddha talking more specifically to his disciple Sariputra, but also everyone else who is in attendance. Everyone who hears those sounds becomes spontaneously mindful of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Sariputra, that Buddha land, is filled with such splendor and adornments. So what Shakyamuni Buddha here is saying is that after going over the musical instruments that is being played in Amida Buddha's Pure Land, going over the sounds of the birds, which aren't birds in the Pure Land, what they sound like, and going over what the gentle breeze blowing through the jeweled trees and nets in the land, what they sound like. And Shakyamuni Buddha ends with saying that all those sounds, with hearing those sounds, one becomes spontaneously mindful of the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. Now, just before, I shouldn't say just before this, because we sang Gentle Hands right before this Dharma message, but before that, we recited the 3 treasures. The 3 treasures are taking refuge in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. The Buddha being the one, the Buddha in general could mean either Shakyamuni Buddha, Amida Buddha, but basically it means someone who has taught us, right? Who has shown us or said the truth. Right? That is the Buddha. Traditionally, again, Shakyamuni Buddha or Amida Buddha, and in our world, right, it's Shakyamuni Buddha. The Dharma is the teachings expounded by the Buddha, in this case Shakyamuni Buddha. And the Sangha is the community that surrounds itself around the Dharma. And the one thing to remember about the 3 treasures is that if one of those treasures disappears, it is not the 3 treasures anymore. They all relied on each other. Because if we did not have a Buddha to tell us the teachings, we wouldn't have a Sangha to gather around those teachings. If we did not have the Dharma, if the Buddha just stood there and said nothing, nor did they go up to anyone and expound the teachings, if there was no Dharma, we would not be here gathered around. And if there was no Sangha, if the Buddha just stood in an open field and just expounded the Dharma and nobody heard it, there would be no Sangha. So each of these treasures rely on each other, and they're very important to Buddhism, which is why it is important to know that these sounds in Amida Buddha's Pure Land also expound how important it is for one to be mindful of the three treasures. It is amazing how just one being could expound so much and encourage others when listening to take refuge not only in them, but what they have taught, to become a community is wonderful and hard to do. So in other words, Shakyamuni Buddha is saying that it is hard to hear the sounds of the Pure Land because there are times where we do not listen to the three treasures, which is fine. Again, in our school of Buddhism, we do this very often. I do it very often. But it is when I am reminded through various activities in the world, when I hear Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha, I am once reminded how Shakyamuni Buddha, Amida Buddha, their teachings, and how this community, all the Buddhist communities, support each other and encourage others to also do the same. As we are observing a memorial service, it is important to remember that these sounds of the Pure Land are what our loved ones hear. Once they have passed away in this world, they immediately become Buddha. They immediately are born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land. Immediately, when becoming Buddha, when being born in Amida Buddha's Pure Land, they immediately come back to be with us, to guide us. And when they do, they take on forms that help us encourage ourselves to turn our minds toward the three treasures. And so, when you hear musical instruments, when you hear the birds chirping, or as we might hear, quacking outside, when we hear the wind blow, when we hear the trees rustle, it is our loved ones calling to us, telling us to be mindful of the three treasures and encourage us to also say, Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. So as we continue to listen to the world around us, I would like us to all put our palms together in Gasho, or bow your head in contemplation and respect, as we hear the sounds of the Pure Land through the recitation of Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amida Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Nos, Namo Nos.
Thank you for your Dharma message, Reverend Cindy. So those of you who are able, please rise. We will have the Gatha or song of Dokusan 2. You'll find that on page 153 of the Purple Book. And please remain standing for the recitation of the daily Krita Jodo Shinshu. Please turn to page 8 of your service book for the daily Krita Jodo Shinshu and read along with me. Realizing enlightenment is assured and reciting the Nembutsu, I shall live my life cheerfully and positively. Understanding the oneness of life and cultivating self-reflection, I shall diligently attend to my life's tasks in gratitude. Recognizing the Dharma path, I shall help spread the teachings of the Buddha. Appreciating the Buddha Dharma, I shall respect and help others, working for the good of society. Namo Vidabats, Namo Vidabats, Namo Vidabats, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you. You may be seated. I put my glasses on so I can see. Is there anyone who would like to be recognized, either a new person here or someone who hasn't been with us for a while? We appreciate everybody who comes here, but we'd like to recognize anyone who is new or been away for a while. All right, I don't see anyone. So we will have announcements. Many of these things can be found on the little blue piece of paper, but some of us do like to make special emphasis.
Good morning, everyone. So Kemi reached out from Seattle Betsuine. I'm not sure how many of you know, but they are having a musical event coming up. I know it's been talked about a little bit here. And that'll be in the evening of Saturday, April 19th, Groove and Gotha. That includes a catered dinner, chance for door prizes. Everybody loves door prizes. And of course, a little bit of dancing. So Reverend Bridge will be coming up from Buddhist Church of Oakland. And the two gals that worked on Lantern Song will also be here, or be there. So please do come. If you want to register, it is $25, and it is live on the Seattle Betsuine website. So just go to seattlebetsuine.org, and then I believe the registration is right underneath their advertisement for Hanamatsuri.
Yeah, I just want to remind people that we have an ABA meeting, a Zoom meeting next Monday. Contact me if you want the email address or the invitation. We also have a field trip on the 17th of April to the Meeker Mansion in in Puyallup, and also after that to the Remembrance Gallery in Puyallup. We also have the steak dinner coming up in May, and the picnic afterwards in June. Thanks.
Okay. So if you see your notice, April 26th is our clean sweep event, and that's part of Earth Day. And we have a good start with our sign-up sheet. We have 5 people so far that are signed up. We usually have about 10 people who are there. Sometimes people just show up, because they know at the last minute that they can make it. I don't have an exact place. We usually have been at the Veterans Memorial, but I'm pretty sure that I'll hear from Auburn this week, and we'll know where we're going to be. You have to bring your own shovel or a little digger in your gloves, and something to drink. It's always fun, and because even 10 or 12 people, it's pretty amazing because we've gotten our task done in about an hour. And then the other thing is the sign-up, and that sign-up sheet is right over here on the bulletin board. The other thing is the BWAT. Oh, we have a lot of sandwiches, a lot of people that are signed up for that. So take a look and see if you'd like to bring a dessert or an appetizer or another type of a sandwich, and that's on the back bulletin board. So that will be fun in a couple of weeks. Thank you.
Greetings, y'all. I'm on a mission. My neighbor, excuse me, bestowed some really nice fabric, bolts of fabric. I need to find homes for them. I have one on the back table if you want to look. Yeah, come and find me. I need to find homes for this fabric. Side note, it's nice. She had wanted to start a side hustle doing leggings. She would not tell her husband, myself, or anyone what she spent on it. It was given to me for free, so it's free. The end.
So next Saturday, we're decorating Hanamido for Hanamatsuri. If you have spare daffodils, camellias, any kind of flowers, I think the time is in the notice, but certainly we can use flowers for decorating.
A little bit more about the BWAT on next Sunday. We're also welcome people that would like to either help set up, serve, or clean up. Those things are also important besides the refreshments themselves. So everybody working together, it makes it a very easy thing. I'd like to let people know that the Auburn Seniors Activity Center is a wonderful place. They have movies every Wednesday, but they also have special events. They're having an upcoming special event, a Mother's Day lunch and fashion show on May the 9th. That's, I believe, a Friday, 11 a.m. You can sign up either at the center or you can call them and make a reservation. It's a $5 donation. I love fashion, so I'd like to see if anyone's interested. On the back bulletin board by the library, I've listed the phone number and these details. So just contact them if you're interested in attending that event. Lunch at a fashion show. It's a nice, very nice thing. So we will close our service, and those who wish after service, you may again come up and make offerings at the incense burner. It doesn't obligate you to anything, it's just a sign of respect and gratitude. So we will read the closing words. My life is not only my life, but the life of others. Sacrifice, kindness, empathiness, and patience. I am grateful. Namo Vidabats, Namanda, Namanda, Namanda. Thank you for attending. Drive safe. I hope if you have your mind on round ball activities or something for later today or tomorrow, do get home safe and then enjoy them there. Thank you again.